Fox's animation domination?
I think it's a nice complement to the shows that are currently on Sunday nights. I think it's a more realistic show. So if you're sort of a fan of King of the Hill and that type of humor, I think this show is going to be for you.
Yeah, it really does share like DNA with King of the Hill. In fact, the Mega Lomart in King of the Hill is actually in our show, so we have that little. There's like a nostalgia to it, I think, that people will kind of warm to.
Yeah, they exist in the same world.
Yeah.
So is that talking crossovers then, that kind of thing maybe?
Ooh.
That's a good idea.
Oh, Maya can date Hank Hill,
Yeah.
who's a widow now.
Yeah. There you go.
And obviously having the pedigree of Fox Animation with really long-running shows.
Oh my God.
Firstly, did you think I have to plan for at least 10 seasons? And secondly, did you get any advice from some of the Fox execs in terms of running animation?
Oh, that's a really good question. I mean, I am thinking ahead a little bit. I'm still kind of reeling from it. I feel very fortunate and amazed, frankly. So we'll see how it goes. I need to talk to some of these other dudes. That would be probably a smart thing for me to do.
I talked to Harry Shearer, and by season 10, I'm going to demand a contract negotiation. I won't come to set.
$50 million.
You're not going to be there anymore.
I won't be there.
You're not a part of the cast.
No, you guys are going to have to find like a voice match for me. And then in the 11th hour, I'll be like, okay, I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Oh my God.
Speaking of that,
A little bit about the characters themselves and what you're bringing to them.
Sure. I play Violet Hart. I'm the daughter in the family, and she's sort of dry and sarcastic, but also sometimes the voice of reason in this crazy family. And she's artistically talented and way cooler than who I am as a person. She's like into B horror films and Rocky Horror Picture Show, and yeah.
I play Wayne, who is the family is really three women. It's 3 generations of women, and Wayne is Jenny, Kristen Wiig's boyfriend, and he's a very, very sweet, well-meaning man. His heart is bigger than his brain, and he loves these women very much. And I think kind of one of the sweetest things we developed was kind of the relationship between Violet and Wayne, and they really are kind of companions.
He is this like unexpected father figure for her.
Yeah. He never thought he would be a father or a father figure, and he kind of is to Violet now.
And although she's like too cool for a lot of stuff, she really looks up to him in ways that I think is very sweet.
Yeah, they delight each other.
Yeah, they delight each other. Yeah.
And it seems like quite a warm, family, rich entertainment that we kind of come to expect from Fox Animation. But why, when you say they're sort of searching the American dream, are they people that are happy and they're content in their lives, or are they striving for something else that kind of need something? Or
I think they're striving a little bit, and I think they are sort of waiting around for like, when is it our turn, and when they look over to Charlotte and see people that are wealthy with banking money and things like that, it's sort of like, why not us?
Yeah, Wayne would love to get rich quick. like he.
And so would Ben.
He would.
Yeah, I mean, he thinks like if someone's like, "Oh, is this another get rich quick scheme?" He's like, "Yeah, it's the best way to get rich.
Quickly.
Yeah.
Why? Who wants to get rich slowly?"
Yeah. And you've got Lord and Miller as well as EP, so they're responsible for things like Spider-Man, Spider-Verse, and Lego. So what is the animation going to look like? Is it going to be more like a
Exactly like
Spider-Verse?
Spider-Verse. Almost identical. You will not be able to tell the two apart.
And all the same music.
Same music.
Same music.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is
He's a
in
character.
the show.
He's a character in the show.
Excellent, yeah.
Kristen Wiig is Spider-Man.
Yeah, Kristen Wiig is Spider-Man. No, it's very naturalistic and sort of hand-hewn, and we wanted it to look a little jangly, for lack of a better word, to sort of, because the show is very down home, and so we wanted the animation to reflect that.
Can you talk a little bit about casting, and then guys why you wanted to be part of the show?
Well, I have been a huge fan of Emily's forever, and we've worked together before, and I mean, she could call me and be like, "Hey, I wrote a show that makes fun of your family." And I'd be like, "Okay, I'll do it, sure." So I really kind of when I heard about this like 2 years ago now, I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm in for sure. And then she's like, great, this is what it's about. I was like, sounds great. And then she's like, and this is who's in it. I'm like, wow, okay, this is really, this is really a fun thing. So I would basically do anything that this woman would have me be a part of.
When you heard about the cast, though, you did say no at first.
I did,
and
well,
then you came back
well,
around
no.
when you heard about the money.
Well, they said, they go, here's the deal, Kristen Wiig. I go, amazing. I go, Maya Rudolph. I go, one of my favorites. They say Jillian Bell. I say, I'm out.
and most people do.
Yeah, and then we went back and forth, and it really came down to the trailer. I wanted a bigger trailer, and Emily kept calling me and saying, we don't have trailers. It's not like that type of thing.
Yeah.
So I think out of her own pocket, she bought me like a small U-Haul hitch.
That's nice.
I kind of just sit in
Grandma's attic.
Yeah, I
You
just
just kind
kind
of stew in it, though.
I kind of sit there, I get real mad, and then I go in and record. But that's when I record my magic. So I'm
Oh,
really,
no. I'm going to cut you off there and actually answer the question. I feel the exact same way, though. I met Spivey through Saturday Night Live. She had been a writer there with more success. I went for a year.
Oh my gosh, you were fantastic.
But we really clicked, and we wrote a lot together, and just had such a good time. But her writing is so specific and funny and brilliant that if you gave me 30 scripts right now and I read them all, I'd be like, this one's Spivey's. Like, she's like, it's so, your sense of humor is just so unique and wonderful. I'm very excited to do
And
it.
so are your voices. I mean, this is a love fest because we do all love each other and we are like family. And what they've brought to these characters, I mean, they really brought them to life. That cannot be understated.
The table reads are a lot of fun.
Yeah,
like-
I mean, when you get the script, you usually get the script late the night before. And I'll be in bed reading it, just like giggling, like annoying my wife. She's like, "What's so funny?"
Are you changing your voices at all for the characters?
I do my southern accent. I basically, I thought a lot about Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah.
I played Jason Sudeikis, and then another guy who I spent some time in North Carolina shooting a show called Eastbound and Down. There was a guy that drove me around. He had a great North Carolina accent, man, just a great accent. So I try to kind of merge those two, which is why. For every dollar I make, I have to give Jason Sudeikis 75 cents.
That is
Such a bad deal,
contract.
and I'm going to fire my lawyer.
Why did you sign a contract with Sudeikis for this show? It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it.
What was the inspiration for this family?
Well, it's really just people I grew up with. It's an amalgam of various characters from my hometown and family members, and so it's just a love letter to everyone that I grew up with. I'm the most homesick person on earth. Like, I've never not been homesick for North Carolina, and I've been away from it for forever now. So this show is really a manifestation of my homesickness, which is why I like to write it. It just feels good.
And obviously having the background on...
We'll get you. I'm sorry.
so then strictly sort of having the background on SNL and having sort of Kristen Wiig and Maya Rudolph and you guys also in it, what can we expect from the comedy side of things?
Really, really good jokes.
Yeah.
Like adult jokes or...
I mean, they're not. I wouldn't say that the show's dirty, really. Put it this way. This is a show that I could, without flinching, have my kids watch with me, which I think is great. But at the same time, I think it does have a little bit of. And it's always weird to compare it to The Simpsons, like the most famous, successful show ever. But where it does have jokes that like you will laugh at, and then moments that your kids will laugh at, and you'll just feel nice watching it while you're laughing.
It has something for everyone. Sorry, I said it too loud.
You screamed it. Stop. You're
It has
yelling.
something for the kids and the adults.
You're screaming
yelling.
right now.
Is it too loud?
Yeah,
No,
it's
no.
way too loud. People are complaining.
We like loud.
People are looking.
So what is the recording process like? Do you all record together in the same room? Or
We rent a yurt in Ojai, and we put up just one iPhone, and complete blackness for days.
Gosh, the
For
yurt
days.
smells so
It stinks.
bad.
It stinks. We don't have a bathroom yurt. We have one yurt, and we all just sit in the yurt and close our eyes. And Emily's like, no talking for 12 hours.
Yes.
And then,
And then-
the words just start to come.
Flow out.
Yeah.
They just flow
We go
out.
to a studio in Cahuenga.
And then
And we
everyone
record
records together.
separately.
We do record separately.
Unfortunately.
Well, the good thing is like I've been on animated shows where they don't even have a table read sometimes. So every Tuesday we do get to go to Fox and have this amazing table read with the whole cast. We get to like hear it and know I know Jillian because I've watched her for so long. I know Kristen Wiig because I've watched her for so long. Then you do the table read, you understand how their timing is for this character. So when you get into the booth and Emily's always there, it's very seamless, and you really feel like you can even add some things and have a little bit of improvisation here and there, and
all
just
at
adding
any
some new
time.
lines and stuff, which I think is the way if you can't record together, that's the way to do it.
I don't think I've done a recording yet where even when there's new changes that you guys have done from the table read to when we're recording, where I don't stop and say like, that's hysterical,
Yeah.
or that's so stupid, but in a good way. Like
Yeah.
it really, every joke is so funny.
Yeah, there's a lot of laughs in the studio when we're recording.
Awesome.
So sweet.
So I think we have to wrap, but then do you want to just give us quickly the specs of the premiere and how many episodes?
September 29th is when it's going to air.
Yes.
38 episodes.
38 episodes.
We're hoping it does well.
38 episodes. They went all in.
No, 13, right?
Yes, 13.
13.
Yes.
13 episodes Sunday night after this.
At 8:30. Yes.
After The Simpsons.
Yeah.
So just tell people just to watch The Simpsons, and then they don't even need to like get up or change the channel. They can just sit there and just enjoy.
No one can go to the
Cascade.
bathroom.
Cascade into
We should have people wear diapers for The Simpsons.
Yeah.
And then that way we know
the
they're not going
astronaut
to get up.
lady
Yeah.
diaper.
Astronaut lady diaper.
Put it on.
Put it on.
Cascade all the way through the animation.
And if you want to go to Jillian's website, she is selling astronaut lady diapers.
for the night, for
Right
Sunday night.
now.
Right
As of
now.
right now.
The site just went live. We've
Yeah.
been having some problems with it, but enter promo code Jillian Diaper, and you will get 10% off your first order.
It's
Why did we have so many problems with the site? No one was even
Because you went
coming.
through Albania. I
That's
said,
true.
keep it domestic.
That's true.
Keep it local.
yeah.
She's like, no, I got to
How
go.
much money did you save? $4?
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it's
Yeah.
not that expensive to get a
Very
site up
cheap.
and running. But anyways.
And I
we're
couldn't get dipesforlife.com. That was taken already.
That was taken by me.
Yo, why didn't you just give that to me?
No,
we're getting
because
into
I
it.
make most of my money by buying websites and then reselling them to people, and I have my bottom line that I can't break. And
That's your get rich quick scheme.
that's my
And
get rich.
you
And guess what?
knew.
It's not working.
You knew I'd want in the future Dipes for Life with a Z.
And I told you if you
Dipes.
want it, it's $30, and you said I'm not paying that.
She's so
No, I
cheap.
won't pay
You
for
are
anything.
you are tight with that money. I'll tell you. You
Is
are
this
cheap.
free?
Yes, it's great. You can have it.
Thank you guys so much.